How's it going, everybody? Welcome into the end of the month. It is the end of September. We're about to go into October. How are you all doing? Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Still in this janky ass setup. I added a poster, which is really cool. But we're still here. You guys, as you can tell, I'm like not posting any videos anymore. I'm busy at work. We're doing good things. It's football season. Lots of sponsors, having a great time. And so I'm just going to keep the janky setup because that's what we're rocking with right now. But yeah, September came and went very quickly. A lot happened. Football season will do that. The weeks will go by really, really fast, and you just will forget what time of year it is. And that was the case with this time around with football season and this month. Thankfully, did not get food poisoning on my birthday this year like I did last year. We survived that, and that didn't happen, which was cool. But yeah, we survived the month. This is my annual this is my monthly what I did catch up / what movies I watched / haul. That's what this is. So yeah, I think let's just kind of get into it. We'll talk about it. We'll have a good time. Worked. It's kind of the biggest thing. Worked, had a good time. A lot of exciting stuff's happening at Chat Sports right now. It's football season, as you know. A lot of great sponsors have come on. We started ad deals with Game Time, a ticketing app. I'm sure a lot of you know. We started an ad deal with Prize Picks. I'm sure you guys know. A lot of you guys know about Prize Picks as well. We started ad deals with them, the biggest we've ever had in the history of the company. And that's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun, and we've had a great time doing that, which has been awesome. So work's been going great. No complaints. Love what I'm doing. It's been a lot of fun. I turned 25 years old. Quarter of a century on the 23rd, which was cool. It was cool. A lot to think about, a lot to kind of contemplate and think about life and think about where I am and where I want to be. And it was fun. A lot of great birthday wishes and got some cool gifts and things like that. That was awesome. I'm actually finishing my birthday celebration tomorrow at the time of recording this. I'm going to see Oppenheimer for a 6th time. I'm going to see it with my girlfriend this time, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that'll end the birthday festivities. Like, the one cool thing I did this month was go see the Red Sox play the Rangers in Arlington. Me and my girlfriend went. It was cool. That'll be the picture on the thumbnail. Got to see my team play right before they were eliminated from postseason contention. Now, at the time of recording this, they are mathematically going to finish in last place in the AL East, which is cool. I'm not going to rant about the Red Sox. I do that on Twitter. So if you want to see me rant about the Red Sox, go follow me on Twitter. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Birthday happened. Work happened. A lot of long nights, a lot of short sleeps, and a lot of good times have been had. But let's just get in and talk about the movies I watched. Few more than last month. So that's good. We're getting into Oscar season now, which is fun. A lot of great movies are going to be coming out, which I'm very excited about. And we'll just kind of get started. The first thing I watched was Untold, Johnny Football, the Johnny Manziel documentary. It was interesting. Johnny Manziel is a very interesting character in the world of sports. I think it's a Netflix documentary, so of course it's going to be very well done. Going in depth on like the wild, wacky, kind of really hard at some points time of his life was really, really interesting. But I do feel like they could have gone more in depth. I feel like there was opportunities to explore more of his NFL career and his career outside of Oklahoma. And that just didn't happen. So the first 45 minutes of this are very well done. I wish we had more. I gave it a 73 out of 100. It's a good sports documentary. And yeah, that's it. We saw some of my least favorite movies this month. And one of those is Heart of Stone. This is exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's about as bland and generic and predictable of an action movie as you can get. It's another one of those action movies from Netflix that just aren't good. Gal Gadot, I think she's good. but she's on such a cold streak with me. I just don't know. I don't know if it's her. I don't know if it's the movie. I'm not sure. there are actually some good ideas here. Like, I will give credit where credit's due. There are good ideas that are explored in this movie, but the execution is just horrible. The script's bad. It's basic. It's predictable. It's generic. The acting overall, I really didn't enjoy that much, and the direction's not great either. Jamie Dornan is okay. I like his charisma. I think Gal Gadot's okay at times, but I don't think that she's incredible in this either. It's just exactly what you would think it is. It doesn't move the needle. It's boring. It's bland. Like I said, it's another action dud from Netflix. They're trying to do all of these like Extraction type movies, but Extraction's Extraction, and it's just not good. I gave it a 57 out of 100. It's not a good movie. It's one of my least favorite of the year. Then I went and watched Bottoms. I was very excited for this one. It went on some of the festival circuits. I believe it went to South by Southwest. I saw nothing but great things about it. I was so excited. And it's a damn good movie. It really is. It's a very good movie. It's hilarious. It's cold-blooded. It's raunchy. It's all of the above. It's exactly what you would anticipate it to be. Rachel Snow and Ayo Edebiri, I hope I pronounced her name correctly. She's also in The Bear, and she's phenomenal. They're both incredible here. They give fantastic performances. Their chemistry is awesome. They are hilarious. The direction's great. I love how it's shot. And I really like the emotion, too. It's this really kind of raunchy coming-of-age film that has that great coming-of-age emotion that you expect from a movie like this. It's a film about identity. It's a film about friendship. It's a film about all of, like I said, the coming-of-age things that you can expect. And it's a classic high school comedy that a lot of people are going to love. Some people are absolutely going to loathe it and hate it and not like it, but a lot of people are absolutely going to love it. I give it a 90 out of 100. It's one of the better ones I've seen this year. And yeah. A Haunting in Venice. This one's disappointing. I have yet to crack this franchise. The last movie's not great. This one is better, but not by much. The acting is surprisingly not good here besides Kenneth Branagh and Jude Hill. The rest of the cast is run-of-the-mill at best. Some of the performances are just not good at all. It's an interesting story. It has interesting ideas. It never clicked for me. I wanted to like it a lot more. The cinematography and editing are incredibly jarring. Kenneth Branagh's direction, while interesting, is not phenomenal, and it did take me out of the movie a little bit. I wanted to like this so much better than I did. I did like the set design and kind of locations. I liked that. I thought that was well done. And like I said, there are some good performances, but it threw me. Like, I want to like this franchise more than I do, but for this one, I gave it a 65. I wanted to like it more than I did, but it just didn't work for me, unfortunately. Then I watched El Conde. That is The Count. It's directed by Pablo Larraín, who did Spencer, which I absolutely adore. Just making sure I got that right. Yeah, it's directed by Pablo Larraín, who did Spencer, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite films of, I believe, 2021, if I remember correctly. It's an interesting premise. There's really not any substance. It's a slow movie that takes a long, long time to get going. The final act is wild. It is. It's entertaining, and it's like crazy. But like, it takes so long to get there. So was the journey even worth it to get to the destination? Like, that's the biggest question for me here. The cinematography is the high point. This film is gorgeous to look at. I'm sure on Twitter there's been screenshots and things like that. It's a gorgeous film to look at, but that's kind of it. The black and white was a nice stylistic choice. I don't think it moves the needle. It's, like, again, an interesting concept. The finale is crazy, but it just doesn't do anything to, like, it takes so long to get there, and it's so boring at times, and it's so long. The pacing here is not good. But that doesn't kill it for me. Like I said, it's got an interesting premise. The finale's wild. Performances are okay. Cinematography's great. So for that, it all comes down to, like, it's an okay movie. I gave it a 72. It's okay. It does what it does. It's not, like, fantastic. Then I watched Dumb Money, which I was very excited about. This was a movie that I was highly anticipating. It's a classic crowd pleaser, and a lot of people are going to enjoy this. It's like the second half of the year's Air. It really is. It's a simple explanation to this incredibly complicated story, and it tells all sides properly and gives enough detail for even the most I don't want to say dumb but like people that don't know about like the stock market and stuff like that, like I don't know anything about that. But it does it very well. Love the performances here. Paul Dano's fantastic. Seth Rogen's great. Shailene Woodley's great. Pete Davidson's awesome. Everyone here is so good. And I really like the frenetic editing as well. This film, like this story is great for that type of editing style, and it works incredibly well. This is a great piece of media to tell this story. Did it come out maybe a few years too soon? Probably. Did I still enjoy it? Yes. Do I think it's good? Yes. It's another awesome film from Craig Gillespie. And I think it's highly rewatchable as well. It's a crowd pleaser. People are going to love it. It's really good. I gave it an 85 out of 100. It was great. Expendables 4, I gave a 45 out of 100. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a bad movie. Don't go watch it. I went and watched it in the theater, and I really can't believe I did. It's a bad movie. We're moving right along. The last movie I watched this month at the time of recording this, and today is the 28th, so this will probably be the last movie I watch that's not including Oppenheimer, which I'm seeing tomorrow, is The Creator. I got a poster. I went to an early screening. This movie is awesome. I gave it a 95 out of 100. It's one of my favorites of the year. It's fantastic. It is a fresh, new, original sci-fi epic of a film. I think that everything from start to finish is phenomenal. Gareth Edwards directs masterfully here. The movie is gorgeous to look at. The set design and costume design are phenomenal. The CGI is top tier. And that's just the technical. The composition of shots, the way things are executed, again, by Gareth Edwards, are fantastic. I think that the acting here is great. John David Washington at the heart of this is absolutely incredible. And I think that Madeline Yuna Volyez, I hope I didn't butcher that, but she plays Alfie. Her and John David Washington together are incredible, but her in particular, talk about finding a young actress that, if I'm correct, this is her first acting credit, and absolutely destroys it. She's phenomenal. Like, this movie is so good. There's like some issues with the writing, but I think to the core, it's a very powerful story about humanity and about our place in the world and about how we treat each other. It is AI versus humans, but I think that at the core, there is a very human story here. And you can tell. It's very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that. But I gave this a 95 out of 100. I really, really enjoyed this. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. You should definitely watch it. And you should watch it in a theater. This is a theater movie. I call these theater movies. These are movies that you have to watch in a theater if you have the opportunity. This is a theater movie. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. It's a great movie. All right. Now to the part you're all here for. Thank you for sitting about 14 minutes into this video. Now we're going to get to the haul. 3 vinyls, a bunch of movies, birthday month, so it was a lot of fun, got a lot of stuff. Let's get into it. First thing I picked up was Untitled, Unmastered by Kendrick Lamar. Great album, you'll call it. It's 8 tracks. It is technically an album by Kendrick. It's not his best, but it's good. And now I have his album, all of his albums on vinyl, which is really cool. This one I saw, and when I saw it, I knew I had to cop it instantly. Say what you will, but I love, this was my childhood, and that is NSYNC, the original album, 25th anniversary edition. I love NSYNC. The fact that they're like reuniting and doing stuff on social media, and they have a song coming out for the Trolls movie, has young me like punching air because I'm so excited. Like, it's gonna be awesome. And I'm glad Justin Timberlake finally was like, yeah, let's bring the band back together, because he needed to. He was the only one holding it up, and now they're all here. I'm so excited. NSYNC's awesome. It's great. Moving right along. One of my birthday presents I got was Everybody by Logic on vinyl. I'm trying now to get all of the Logic records, which is not easy because a lot of them are rare and a lot of them are expensive. But yeah, Everybody, This was the first Logic album drop. Bobby Tarantino came out after I'd become a Logic fan, but that was a mixtape. Everybody was the first like big album drop that I had as a Logic fan. The Incredible True Story had come out before I was a Logic fan and before I even knew him. So that album, while people hate on it and don't love it, I love it personally. One, I just think it's relatively a good album, but two, it's very impactful. It was very impactful in like my teenage years and like those formulative years of my life. So that's a big one for me. I love the artwork as well. It's awesome. It's great. Okay. Now we're moving on to the good. The good. Something just fell. It's the movies. We got a pretty sweet stack this month. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we're gonna haul through them. See what I did there? First up, The Greatest Showman on 4K. My mom got this. She likes the movie. I actually haven't seen this yet still, but I'm gonna give it a look because it looks really good. Like, this is a movie that I would really like. I just haven't seen it yet, so I got to see it. But now I have it. Then we have a bunch of again, I'm doing this, the Disney 100th anniversary slips. I'm building up my Disney collection, so we got a bunch of them here. First off, we got Sleeping Beauty. Bam. Then we got Monsters, Inc., one of my favorite, if not my favorite animated movies of all time. Then we got Coco. This is a Pixar haul through and through, besides Sleeping Beauty. But to finish it out, we've got Up. So there we go. Those are 4 more Disney 100th anniversary slipcover movies that have been added to the collection. All right. The rest of these are 2023 releases. So let's get into them. First up is Renfield. Enjoyed this one quite a bit. It's underrated. It's not great, but it's good. It's serviceable. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it enough to get it on Blu-ray. This is a blind buy. I have not seen this yet, but I have heard it's really good. That is Joyride. Got a great cast. Again, I've heard it's really good, so I picked it up. It was cheap. I'm going to watch it soon. I'm looking forward to it. Another blind buy that came out at Sundance I didn't get to see because it was only in person. That is You Hurt My Feelings. Another one that I'm very excited to see. I heard really good things about. I'm going to watch it. I might watch it this weekend. Looks good. The rest of these I've seen, so I'm excited about this. First one, Past Lives. Everyone's raved about it. I saw it in theaters. It's awesome. It's so good. It's in my top 15 of the year. It's incredible. This movie's great. If you have not seen Past Lives, go watch Past Lives. It's heartbreaking. It's emotional. It's great. It's just great. Another one of my favorite films of the year. This one's in my top 10. Air. I don't know why it doesn't come with a digital copy. Like, that's okay that it doesn't because I'm going to keep the disc, but like still. Like, my parents won't be able to watch, my sister won't be able to watch because they share my Vudu account with me. So I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah. I love this movie. It's still in my top 10 of the year. It came out in like April, so that's something. I mean, I did it because like the movie's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. The Flash is one of my favorite superheroes, so like I like it for that and like the Flashpoint stuff, and Michael Keaton's cool, but like I had to. I have all the DCU movies. It's like I had to, but I also kind of like the movie as well, but it's not great, but I kind of like the movie. That's it. That's all for me saying why. Last one. Here it is. This was the pickup of the month. It's in my top 5 movies of the year, and I got it on Steelbook. It's Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. 4K Steelbook. This movie's top 5 of the year. And it's just freaking awesome, and I love it, and the Steelbook's gorgeous, and that's all I have to say. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for continuing to watch and comment and subscribe. I probably put out my review of The Creator already. I think I'm going to post this later, like probably a few days into October. But I have, I think, already put out a review for The Creator. Like I said, 95 out of 100. I already talked about it in this video. But as you guys know, with my We Need to Talk About series, if it gets a 95 or higher, I'm going to make a video about it. I gave The Creator a 95. So there is a video out now, a review of The Creator, a full-length review of The Creator. So go watch that. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for sitting for 20 minutes and hearing about my month and what movies I watched and Blu-rays I bought. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the next video.